Firing the shots, there was the sense that this could be a deadly event.
Just absolutely chilling words from Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro. She was one of the few from the Connecticut delegation who were in the chamber when it was stormed by rioters.
Now, all of our representatives and senators are okay tonight, but some, as you can imagine, are still very shaken by what happened today. Channel 3's Matthew Campbell has eyewitness accounts of what happened this afternoon. He's joining us right now with more. Matthew?
Yeah, Mark and Aaron, Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro was there. She says she heard the gunfire. She was told to put on a gas mask. Ultimately, she says she felt this could have been a deadly event, and it was, as one protester was killed.
Congress convened today to certify the election. Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro was in the chamber listening to a debate about Arizona's ballots when Capitol Police announced protesters stormed the rotunda and were getting very close to the doors of the chamber.
Then said, grab the gas mask. There are gas masks under the seats in the House, and everybody did that. I did that.
DeLauro says the gas masks were for the tear gas that was being fired outside the House doors. Evacuations began, but she was still in the chambers when they were breached.
The rioters broke the glass in the door and started shooting in, firing shots into the House chamber.
The Congresswoman tells Eyewitness News that's when the evacuation stopped.
To return fire, from inside the chamber. We were all told to drop to the ground behind the seats and just to stay there.
The 77-year-old shares what she was thinking in those tense moments.
Firing the shots, there was the sense that this could be a deadly event.
Throughout the night, we've seen photos of people posing during the invasion. DeLauro was an eyewitness to that.
They got into the House, the Senate chamber. I don't know if you saw the video of one of the protesters, the rioters, sitting in the vice president's chair. They went into Speaker Pelosi's office with feet up on the desk and said, "We will not back down."
Now, eventually, she was escorted to safety along with other members of the House. One congressman who was in the Capitol was Joe Courtney. He represents our 2nd District. He was in his office in the Rayburn building when the protesters breached the Capitol, and this is his account.
There were some pretty scary moments there with guns drawn and the doors being barricaded because people were literally smashing windows to get inside the chamber. Tear gas, that was used to disperse the crowd, and really push back that pretty scary moment when people, again, were breaking windows to get inside the building.
Were you ever in fear for your safety?
The Capitol Police definitely, I think, underestimated, the brazenness and the level of violence that was obviously, visible today. For a while there, it was pretty clear they definitely lost control.
Now, coming up later in this broadcast, we go back to our local delegation. They reconvened earlier tonight, and they share what it took for that to happen and why it's so important that they got back to work. For now, live here at the Digital Desk, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.